relationship, we had our challenges like most couples do. And through those challenges, we found how important we were to each other and we fell in love. Life is an adventure, and on this journey, we all need someone by our side. So what I offer is a vow, if you're willing to continue this journey with me. I vow always to rub your feet. I vow to admit when I'm wrong, as infrequent as that might be. I vow to support you in the pursuit of all your dreams. I vow to grow old with you and do our best not to look it. I vow to be there for you no matter what life throws at us. And I vow to love you more and more as the years go by. These things I vow to you, the love of my life.
Before I met you, I was headed down a very different path. I thought relationships were something you had to constantly fight for. I thought you could never be 100% happy or feel completely loved. Then I met you and life started to make more sense. You make being in a relationship not only easy, but really fun. I now know what it feels like to be truly loved. You protect me and you care for me in ways that I didn't know could exist. I know we are extremely compatible, which makes life a lot easier. We generally get along with each other, and you have taught me how to loosen up and enjoy life more. I love being on this new adventure with you. Not only do you love Christmas as much as I do, but you're always willing to dress up with me for any event we have. We have movie marathons together for every holidays and big events, and you are extremely dedicated and a very hard worker. Can you still hear me? You care so much about those.
Hey, Ryan and Lauren, congratulations. You guys make an amazing couple. You're gonna be great together. I can't wait to see where your life goes from here. It's such a cool day, and I hope you guys remember this for the rest of your lives. I know you will. So just know that that myself and Heather support you. If you ever need anything from us, just let us know. Never hesitate to reach out. I know you guys won't. So it's exciting. Really exciting.
Wise men say only fools rush in. They can't help falling.
Mic check.
Wes is okay. He's switching it over right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen, the AV guy.
DIY.
That's good. It'll be fine.
Check.
There
Check.
you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, just takes a second.
All right, please be seated. Hello, before we begin, the bride and groom have asked everyone to please put their phones away. We do have a very sophisticated team here of videographers and photographers, and so please rest assured their photos are going to be a lot better than yours. And so with that, we'll begin. Dearly beloved, my name is Kavika Mitchell, and we are gathered here today to witness my inauguration as a wedding officiant. For those of you who don't know me, you're probably better off. For those of you who do know me and are wondering why I'm up here, it's actually a very good question. I'm dyslexic and can barely read. I'm extremely long-winded. I'm very high maintenance. And I have no filter whatsoever. I'm also a crier. A really bad one. So if I put my sunglasses back on, I'm not being rude. I'm just melting. But when I was asked by Ryan and Lauren to do this job last Thanksgiving in our hot tub, after several bottles of champagne, I said yes. According to my wife, Lindsay, that is. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Let's begin. I would like to start by welcoming the Riley and Moore families. Relax, I'm getting to you. Without you guys, none of this would be possible. So welcome my beautiful wife, Lindsay, my mother-in-law, Dr. Patricia Riley, and welcome the Moore family. And first off, how about a big round of applause for the Flower Girls? That was amazing. Good job, you guys. And Sherry, thank you for having us in your home and for putting all the work in to make this beautiful, magical, secret garden we're all sitting in. It's really wonderful. I'd like to welcome Tiffany and Josh, Tori and Corey and your beautiful families and all the relatives who came in as well. And I'd also like to take a moment to acknowledge Tim, Ryan's late father. Tim's a very special person to Ryan and everybody here. And we know that Tim is with us today in spirit, and he lives on with us in loving memory of everyone who knew him. Lastly, I would like to thank each and every one of you for traveling from far and wide all over the country, despite every obstacle, and we know there was many. You stopped at nothing to be here on this very, very special day and participate in the matrimony of two incredibly special people, Lauren and Ryan. So give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you, you made it. So the big question is, ladies and gentlemen, how did Ryan and Lauren get here? Meaning, how did they get to this point? Well, I'm sure some of you think you know, but I'm here to tell you the real story. Once upon a time, in the summer of 2017, Lauren moved to Austin, Texas to be closer to family. And by closer to her family, I mean she literally rented the house next door to ours. A week went by, then a month. The novelty of living beside your boring married sister wears off pretty quick. So Lauren takes to Tinder. But not the dating version of Tinder, no. The friend version of Tinder. Lauren wanted to meet a single girlfriend to take her out on the Austin scene and paint the town red. And by golly, she got one. They called her Crazy Caitlin. As Lauren was dragged from bar to bar on this one fateful night, she suddenly found herself in something that, when described to me for the first time, sounded like a scene from Dancing with the Stars and Grease Lightning. As many of you know, Ryan loves to cut a rug and is quite the dancer. Well, let's back up a second. Technically, there's no moves anyone could consider skillful, but the effort, the energy, and the love for the dance makes up for it. And from Lauren's perspective, he was something like a John Travolta meets Michael Jackson, had a baby, and somehow that baby was straight. It was this intense and captivating dance that was the very beginning of Ryan and Lauren. No hello, how are you? No, can I buy you a drink? Just a beautiful young lady being thrown around the dance floor, and I mean literally thrown. Look at the side by a tall, dark, and handsome man. Both lost in the dance. That night, Lauren vaguely remembers leaving the bar, while Ryan, of course, stayed to shut down the dance floor, as per usual. The next morning, Ryan had his friend reach out to Lauren on Facebook on his behalf. This is because Ryan didn't have any social media, which we can only assume was something to do with the obvious generational gap. Either way, Ryan was able to get Lauren's number through his friend's Facebook and invite her out on a date. Lauren was really excited at first, but her excitement quickly turned to dread. As Monday turned to Tuesday, Tuesday to Wednesday, no word from Ryan. Lauren, baffled at the complete lack of cute texts, emojis, or communication of any kind, was going stir crazy. To the extent, she actually accepted the possibility that Ryan was gone for good. Out of the picture, no longer interested, probably off dancing with some other broad. Again, what Lauren failed to realize was Ryan, with his grey peppered beard and hair, was from a different era than Lauren. And he was old school. He doesn't do frivolous texting and emojis. No, he said he'd be there next Saturday at 6:30 p.m. and by golly, he was. Ryan knocked on the door and was welcomed in by the sisters. That's my sister Holly and Lauren's sister Lindsay, who were just waiting to measure him up. While my sister measured the size of Ryan's shoes, for unknown reasons, Lindsay penetrated Ryan's psyche to determine if he was a potential fit for her sibling. God willing, Ryan and Lauren made it out the door and proceeded on their first ever date, and what later was described to me by Lauren as the best date she's ever been on. Round of applause for Ryan, ladies and gentlemen. That's big. And honestly, after hearing about this date, I can understand why. This is a date every single one of us would want to go on, including me. Lauren was brought on a roller coaster of decadent bites, amazing craft cocktails, fine wine, great conversation, spanning 5 different locations. Wow. And as the evening came to an end, Lauren didn't want it to stop. She explained to Ryan that she wanted to find a Super Bowl party to go to the following day. Well, Lauren must have made quite the impression on Ryan also, because with an empty calendar, not one red cup in his cupboard, and with very little certainty about who was even playing in the Super Bowl, Ryan proclaimed, "That's so funny, Lauren. I'm hosting the Super Bowl party tonight." "Oh, cool," Lauren said. "Can I bring my friends and family?" "Yes," Ryan said. "They can all come." Yes, so the second date was actually a party, ladies and gentlemen, and this is actually the first time I met Ryan. Lindsay's mother and Lauren's mother, Pat, and I arrived to what, unknowing at the time, was their second date. We knocked on the door, were invited in to a very well decorated, packed full of people condo, all types of food, cheese platters, a full bar, widescreen DVD, people wearing jerseys. They really had it all. It was quite a sight to see. Ryan preparing drinks and watching the DiGiorno's pizza cook in the oven, while Lauren took people's coats at the door before offering them an hors d'oeuvre and a libation. To anyone walking in that door, nothing about Ryan and Lauren together that day looked or felt anything like a second date. Quite the opposite, in fact. From the way they looked at each other, to the way they respected one another, and the way they worked together as a team, it looked much more like they'd been married for 30 years. They were comfortable, and they were at home. So here we stand today, their trust, their love, their bond, stronger than ever. Ryan's hair longer than ever. And Ryan and Lauren's shared appetite for parties definitely at its peak. No matter where they live, what they do, who they meet, or anything in between, from this day forward, they will always be home with one another as husband and wife. And that is a truly special thing. So to end my officiate saga, and let you hear from Brian and Lauren, I just want to share a quick short poem that echoes what I saw that day at the Super Bowl party and what I've seen every single time I look at these two ever since. Buried Light by Bo Taplin. Home is not where you're from, it's where you belong. Some of us travel the whole world to find it, others find it in a person. Ryan and Lauren, we love you. And I think you have some special words you'd like to share with one another. So, Ryan, take it away. And good luck, not crying.
Thank you, Kavika. All right. So, basically looking on Kavika's story, there's some things about it that you might not know, but Lauren and I didn't fall in love at first sight. It's not our story. I wasn't even sure if she liked me for the first year we were dating, to be completely honest. She's pretty hard to read. But over the course of our relationship, we had our challenges like most couples do. And through those challenges, we found how important we were to each other and we fell in love. Life is an adventure, and on this journey, we all need someone by our side. So what I offer is a vow, if you're willing to continue this journey with me. I vow always to rub your feet. I vow to admit when I'm wrong, as infrequent as that might be. I vow to support. I vow to support you in all the I vow to support you in the pursuit of all your dreams. I vow to grow old with you and do our best not to look at. I vow to be there for you no matter what life throws at us. And I vow to love you more and more as the years go by. These things I vow to you, the love of my life.
Hello?
So you gotta get all up in it.
Can you hear me if I talk like this? Yes or no? Okay. Mine's a little longer. Okay. It's a little long. Okay. Before I met you, I was headed down a very different path. I thought relationships were something you had to constantly fight for. I thought you could never be 100% happy or feel completely loved. Then I met you and life started to make more sense. You make being in a relationship not only easy, but really fun. I now know what it feels like to be truly loved. You protect me and you care for me in ways that I didn't know could exist. I know we are extremely compatible, which makes life a lot easier. We generally get along with each other, and you have taught me how to loosen up and enjoy life more. I love being on this new adventure with you. Not only do you love Christmas as much as I do, but you're always willing to dress up with me for any event we have. We have movie marathons together for every holidays and big events, and you are extremely dedicated and a very hard worker. Can you still hear me? Okay. You care so much about those close to you, and I am beyond happy that you have chosen me to stand with you. And I will continue to support you, even when you go through your weird country singer phase later in life. But the most important thing is I wanted to thank you for always taking care of me when I have my migraines, for always feeding me when I'm hungry, and for rubbing my feet when they hurt, and holding my hand before we go to sleep. So I vow to you that I will show you how much I respect you. I will always be faithful, never leave you when times get hard. I vow to not Oh, to give you space after work so I don't ask you to do something right away. You have like 10 minutes and then you can get to it.
10 minutes is good.
You said 10 minutes is good.
I'll take it.
I vow to never talk disrespectfully of you and to come to you if something is bothering me. And lastly, I vow to be the best wife I can. But I think we're going to have a lot of fun in life.
I agree.
Who has the rings? Steve, you better have the rings. Ryan and Lauren, please take these rings.
Oh,
No,
oh,
they won't.
sorry.
So, please place these rings on your fingers as a symbol of your commitment, eternal love, and soul connection, and forever friendship to one another. Ryan? There's a lot of rings on there.
I forgot to take it off.
Okay.
Which hand?
Yeah. Okay. Now for the fun part. By the power vested in me, I now pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride. Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor and privilege I now introduce to you Mrs. and Mr. Moore. AB guys.
On it.
Come on, Wes.
Perfect.
Perfect timing, Wes.
You got it. So neat. Give him a break.
I'm joking.
Looks like I might just have to do some karaoke.
You wanna hold it? Yeah. I wanna hold it. What? That's just vlog. Doesn't really matter.
It's alright, he's got it. Now we get that fun.
Let's get that over
Ryan and Lauren, congratulations. We're so excited to have you guys in town.
Congratulations. We're so excited for you. This is a very special day, and just want to say congratulations. We love you.
Love you guys.
Ryan, Lauren, it is incredible to spend this day with you. How just raw and great it was just to see you guys together. You know, to be at a wedding that is so close and is so intimate is very special. We're so happy to be a part of your big day. You gonna say something, babe?
Hey guys, so we are so honored, and I know the Pickles would say the same thing. They're sitting over here next to us, but you guys are very, very special, and we were just talking about your accomplishments, and we're so excited to see this new venture here from Austin to Columbus, and your business to grow, and your love is only going to grow because we're all going to hang out together all the time. And we're just very, really honored that you invited us, and just to see the
Party bus again sometime in the future again, right?
like next week again.
Oh my God.
All right, and thank you guys so much. We're honored to be here.
Here's to you.
Ryan, Lauren, congratulations. We couldn't be happier for you guys. It's a beautiful day, and it was just a beautiful scene to watch you guys up there. And I'm sure it's something you'll never, ever forget. But I think, you know, being a part of this and watching you guys is something we won't forget, because I think we kind of all, as friends and family, felt your love. As you guys were saying things to each other, we felt the love, and it's something we're not going to forget because it was very moving to us. So we couldn't be happier for you guys. It's an amazing, bright future. So, you know, it was a beautiful day. Super happy for you guys.
Hey, you guys, we are so happy to be here with you today, to celebrate you, to encourage you and cheer you on as you move into your next chapter and take on this really exciting new venture. And thank you so much for thinking of us and having us be a part of your special day and your special weekend. Cheers.
Lolo for show, and Ryan. I couldn't be more happy that you guys chose to spend the rest of your lives together, and I'm so excited to watch your guys' life flourish and to be by your side, and whatever that may be, I couldn't be more happy for the two of you. And Ryan, thank you for taking the best care of my very best girlfriend, who no longer calls me in the middle of the night when she's drunk, because I know you're there to take care of her. I love you guys. I wish you a lifetime of happiness.
Lauren and Ryan, I just love you guys so much. So happy to be part of your big day. Y'all are amazing. This weekend was so much fun. And I hope you are having such a wonderful day and have a wonderful rest of your marriage. Love you guys.
Hi Ryan, hi Lauren. We just wanted to say how incredibly proud of you two we are. We love you. It was a beautiful day and we're so excited for the future that you guys have together.
Well, she said everything, but we really are excited for your future. We're so glad that you're back in Ohio and making a family here with us, although we understand that it was a big move and through a difficult time. We will continue to be here to support you, and we love you very much. Yes. Congratulations.
Lauren, you're one of the sweetest girls I've ever met in my life. I'm not sure Ryan deserves you, but you can make him what you want him to be. Have a great life.
Ryan and Lauren, congratulations on your special day. Vicki and I are so glad we came out. This has been just beautiful. We wish you nothing but the best and a long and happy marriage, just like Vicki and I.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You may have heard Lauren refer to me as her over-the-top, sentimental, hippie sister. And true to form, I've been studying my sister's life and watching it unfold through the lens of the zodiac cosmos since our early days in high school. And if I may, I'd like to share with you my findings. Born on May 28th, Lauren holds the star sign of the Gemini, which is indicative of two personalities intertwined into one. See, before college, Lauren was shy, sweet, and innocent. I remember her sitting in the back of class, two thick pigtails, big old glasses, and you guessed it, full metal braces, which I like to call the trifecta. Now, I didn't see the other side of her Gemini personality until I made my first trip to Reno to see my big sister during her freshman year of college. Within 20 minutes of my arrival, we went to her sorority house. Lauren fitted me for a two-piece toga made from the finest used bed sheets, and we made our way to my first ever frat party. As I walked in the front door with my big sister on my side, I heard a frat bro yell, "Hey everyone, Lolo's here!" And the whole house broke out into a cheer. This person called Lolo put her hands up in the air, did a little shimmy dance, and proceeded to belt out a whoop whoop. Now, I had never seen or heard of this Lolo before, and I never knew her to be a woo girl. But there she was, wooing in total confidence. And it was from this day forward, the fully developed Gemini had taken flight. I now had two sisters, Lauren Riley, and the one they call Lolo. Fast forward 10 years, Ryan comes into the picture. He's old. Patient, and he ticked all of Lauren's boxes. But Ryan had also done something so unique, something that no other man before him had done. That is, he also ticked all of Lolo's boxes. And if you want to know what that looks like, imagine shirtless Ryan singing to bare naked ladies at the top of his lungs, pulling out some sweet monkey bar dance moves like the ones he did on the party bus 2 nights ago. And if you miss those special occasions, you can bet your bottom dollar that he saved the best moves for tonight. True to form, like the woo boy he is. So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'd love for you to join me in raising your glasses to Mr. and Mrs. Moore, who will always be known from this day forward as Lolo and Rai Rai, the woo couple. May you two forever woo. All right, Steve, lost your cue. I don't know where he is.
He'll be back in the
Here he is. My hair, right? Yeah, your little.
AV guy? I think you're just going to have to project. Okay, got it. So, hey everybody. So I guess just first off, really thank you to Sherry for putting up such a wonderful place for all of us to come together. So for those of you who don't know me, grew up with Ryan, met about 30 years ago. So. And so it's a few stories along the way, but really I guess one thing I really wanted to relay was really just in regards to origination of the relationship and how we became friends. And you know, when you guys moved to Worthington, to Rosebank, it was right about the same time we had settled into the neighborhood as well. But there was Ryan's birthday about 2 years later, and we had an opportunity to go to Cedar Point. And I had a condition, and so there was like some concerns on behalf of my parents, and so they had reached out to Sherry as well as to Tim, and given their medical background, they were able to reassure my parents and feel safe about everything. And so from that point on, to live a normal life, and I think one of the biggest things I really wanted to convey is about how welcoming, as long as I, maybe not by the bees, but really how inclusive, how warm, and really, really, really what much of a wonderful family you guys really are. And so there were a few people, though, that couldn't be with us today, so I did want to relay a couple stories that I got from Andrew as well as Rob Olds. So, Ryan, you can guess who this is, so I'll just kind of leave this open for questions. But Ryan, he's always a glass half full kind of guy. He always shows up for his homies, even if he's rolling off 3 hours of sleep in a night most would only dream of. He goes full steam ahead, even if it's painting his room poop brown, or buying a house off Sawmill in the most remote part of town, or cleaning up the mess created by 60 Beta egomaniacs. So that's certainly, you were Mr. Fix-It for a lot of years. Ryan is the glue that brought a group of guys together who I'm proud to call family. We are proud to call you a brother, a friend, best of all, fun buddy. Promise that's the last time. Love you, 2105. So, I'm going to flip the script and give you one from Rob. He says, such strange and difficult times give me pause on what is important in life. And I can honestly say that my life is more full, richer, and happier because of Ryan and his beautiful bride. I've known Ryan for about 20 years now, and I look forward to the next 20 with him and Lauren together. We all know that the future is never promised, but I know that whatever is to come for Ryan and Lauren, it will be full happiness and love because they are together. We all come from different parents, but we are family. I love you both and congratulations. So, Mr. and Mrs. Moore. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
It's really good.
Okay, now you're getting real short. Lauren was born a long time ago in a land far away, especially now. And every morning I felt like it was Christmas morning. You guys probably know how that feels when you have your first kid and you get up excited and you run into the nursery. And Lauren was a fat baby. The only time in her life she's ever been fat. And she was so shy when she was growing up. She would hold on to my legs. You ever have one like that? They hold on to your legs no matter where you go. They don't want to talk to anybody. They don't want to socialize. And like Lindsay, when she went to college, she all of a sudden, we were living in Las Vegas, she would all come home with her girlfriends with these short mini skirts.
Lindsay or me?
You. With these sequin dresses, and they'd be going out at like 11 o'clock at night, and I'm like, where the hell did that little shy girl go? But when Lindsay came into the picture, they became like this. They were best buddies, and they've been best buddies ever since. And the three of us have been so close for so many decades. Don't do that. I'll talk about Ryan. I'll get off of you and talk about Ryan. The first time I met Ryan, he was so nervous. He was so cute. But I knew he was nervous because he was meeting the family. But right away, I knew what a great guy you are. In all the years I've known him, I don't know how many. How many? 4 years. Taking you guys 4 years to get here? couldn't believe she moved here. Lauren is a real family person. She likes being at home. She's family. She's, family's everything to her. So when she left, I was a little surprised. So now that I've met your family, I feel so much Anyway, we love Ryan. We welcome him to our family, and thank you so much.
We will take good care of him.
That's the best speech
It's a water in your eyes kind of day.
I'm sorry, what?
It is a water in your eyes kind of day.
Okay.
I just didn't expect Lauren to cry.
My turn?
Okay.
We're doing ours together.
Double trouble.
There'll be a shot waiting for you after this.
Yeah, after speech is shot.
So, I think we've met most of everybody, but I'm Ryan's sister Tiffany and his sister Tori. Our mother Sherry asked if we would say a few words on her behalf.
Because there's too much water in my
I
eyes.
understand. So my first responsibility is to thank everybody for making the trip to help us celebrate. It was very important, and it's not the easiest time to do it, so it's much, much appreciated. Now, it's actually really fitting that Mom asked us to speak because Ryan didn't actually have one mother, he had three. And having three moms has its ups and downs. There were times where it maybe wasn't so good, like the time that we tied him to a tree in the backyard, only wearing a bandana as a costume and a wig. He was Tarzan, and we were like the bad guys, and we tied him up.
He was excited to be Tarzan. As you said, he likes dressing up. He was not excited to be tied to the tree.
No. Or will we make him put on our old dance costumes and parade around and yeah, so maybe those times weren't so good. But
Actually, you're welcome, Lauren, because he likes to dress up.
Tell me more.
however, we think, having three moms is part of the reason why he's such a good dresser. And well, we can't take credit for his dance skills because we would have taught him way better than him. But we also would like to believe that having three mothers help ensure that he knows how to treat ladies, and especially someone as special as Lauren. We are so thrilled to have another sister in the family. We couldn't have asked for a better aunt to our children, and we sincerely are looking forward to all of this family time, especially now that we can open things back up a little bit. So we are passing the torch. You get to take responsibility for keeping him in line. And we're just very excited to have you as part of our family.
Yeah, so we were saying earlier, we were like, okay, when Mom asked us, she asked us about 5 minutes ago. So we were like, I was like, Tiff, what are you going to say? What are you going to say? And then somebody said, what stories do you have? I said, I have a million stories. It's just the ones that I'm going to choose to tell. But Lauren was talking about her in her vows. She said how he will, or he said actually, that he will continue to rub your feet and do all of these things that has made him such a good gentleman. And we would like to take responsibility for that. But at this point, we are deciding that he has become his own man and he is a caretaker. But we also have gotten on the phone recently and questioned what we did to him. And that now he needs to take care, because I think we decided we always thought it was our job to take care of him. So when he was a baby, Mom said he didn't talk till he was about 3. So I know he's made up for that.
He makes up for it now.
Yes, he used to grunt
she is now a caretaker because he was taking care of her so long. But with that said, Lauren, we could not be happier to have you as part of the family. You have walked into this family, and it's not always easy with the ages of our children to try and acclimate, especially during when you moved here. Obviously, we knew you before that, but acclimating to a family during the situation where we've been shut down is hard, and you've tried with everyone. She has trained my 14-year-old on the Megaformer and tried to, create a relationship with him, and that's not easy when you're walking into somebody's life. And obviously, with the girls, she plays these games with them that me and Tiffany are unwilling to play with. So she does hair, and they do these fun activities that an aunt will do. So we are so happy to have you as part of our family. We love you, and we are happy for you both. So congratulations.
Here.
Okay. You want to put some music on? I think we're going to do like first dance.
Yeah.
We love you. Congratulations.
So thank you so much for everyone for coming. It's a COVID wedding. No, it's just honestly, we had such a great mix of family and friends and new friends and old friends, and just so happy to have you all here. And
Thank you for helping us.
Yeah, like setting
this
up
morning
and
a lot is
turning the backyard into a little oasis.
Yeah.
So I think the only thing to do from now on is to start dancing and being ridiculous. So we spent most of the wedding budget on the alcohol, so let's get into it.
Sounds like a challenge.
We cannot pass that. No, thank you. Obviously, if you're here, because we love you and we appreciate it so much. But everyone made the trip, everyone made the effort, and we're just so happy. Let's have some fun.
Yes. Woo couple.
Brian, they want us to do our dance.
It's been a long day. Things ain't been going my way, you know I need you here to clear my mind all the time. And baby, the way you move me, it's crazy. It's like you see right through me and make it easier. Believe me, you don't even have to try. Oh, because you are the best thing. You are the best thing. You are the best thing. I've been a walking heartache, I've made a mess of me. The person that I've been lately ain't who I wanna be, but you stay here right beside me and watch as the storm blows through, and I need you. 'Cause God gave you for the ups and downs. God gave you for the days of doubt, and for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you, gave me you. There's more here than what we're seeing, a divine conspiracy. That you, an angel lovely, could somehow fall for me. You'll always be love's great martyr, and I'll be the flattered fool, and I need you. Yeah, God gave you for the ups and downs. God gave you for the days of doubt, and for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you. On my own I'm only you, half of what I could be. I can't do without you. We are stitched together, and one love has tethered. I pray we never undo. 'Cause God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt. God gave me you for the ups and downs. God gave me you for the days of doubt, and for when I think I lost my way, there are no words here left to say it's true. God gave me you.
Unless she does it to me first.
What do you do?
See what happens.
No, do you just cut it and then you feed it to each other? You
Yeah, we
cut
cut it.
it.
We like each other. And the question is, do we shove it in each other's faces?
Do you have a plate? No, we don't have anything. We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, sisters.
I was going to find a table, and I didn't know the table was
Barely bland.
And there's bubbles. Here, give it to the girl.
Yeah, bubbles. Yeah.
Have
at it.
Get Lauren trying to give you something.
Bubbles will blow at him.
Where's Mom? She had the gavel. You have to get the gavel. Ready? We're cutting the cake.
Sure.
Big piece.
You like cake?
Can I put this on here?
Feed each other.
Face more this way when you feed it to each other, will ya?
Oh, you don't have forks either.
There, I guess that decides it. I guess that decides it.
Oh, they're very good.
So thank you all so much. We're so happy to have you all at our wedding. We appreciate everyone making the effort, especially in the hard times and everything that's going on in the world today. It means so much to us that so many of you were able to come from so far away to join us on this special day. Is there anything you want to?
No, just thank you all for coming and for making it very special and helping us out. We appreciate it.
So thank you to our friends, our family. We love you all. And let's wrap up the day with some fun. So thank you so much. We love you.